Good morning, everyone. My name is Stephen, and I'll be leading today's Sunday service. Welcome. A little bit about Sanctuary Church for those who may not have joined us before. Sanctuary is a 508c1a faith-based organization. We use psilocybin mushrooms as a sacrament to connect us to divinity. It is our sincere belief that the consumption of psilocybin-containing mushrooms is a communion which brings us closer to what is commonly called God. We understand this concept as pure consciousness, which permeates all being. This pure consciousness is, we believe, the ineffable source of creation and the origin of health and well-being. Our faith in sacred mushrooms stems from a prehistorical use by our ancestors and personal experiences of our modern members. It is our belief that psilocybin-containing mushrooms are one of the greatest sacraments that nature offers, raising our awareness so that we can access a direct connection to the source of life. We should not be mistaken for a medical or therapeutic organization. We encourage anyone facing trauma recovery or mental health issues to work in conjunction with a psychiatrist, psychologist, or accredited therapist. Our objective is to help and support you in reconnecting with the universal source of healing, your own divine spirit. As we get ready to begin today's service, we ask you that you mute your mics if they are not muted already. We want to let you know this meeting is being recorded, which if you have any questions about, feel free to reach out privately. A portion of this service, we will invite you to journal, so now would be a good time to grab a notebook and pen if you'd like to participate in that. Please do, if possible for you, find a comfortable space where you can relax and be present for the service. The service portion of our gathering is around 30 minutes of silent participation on your part, during which time we will begin with a short meditation. We'll read the poem which the church has adopted as our acknowledgement of oneness with all that is, titled A Litany of Gratitude. A reading from our rotating text, along with an opportunity to journal your thoughts around the reading. A reading from our main text, the Tao Te Ching. After that, we will bring the official service to a close. From there, we'll move into an optional discussion period. We have allotted 90 minutes for this portion till 12 p.m. and do invite you to participate if you so feel called. Welcome and thank you for joining our Sanctuary community in celebration. As we begin our statement of faith, we recognize that this statement does not exhaust the full extent of our faith. We believe that sacred mushrooms are a primary source of personal and divine revelation. We seek counsel from the mushroom to find direction and inspiration in our faith practice. And we believe that all individuals who seek true revelation from divinity can do so. We will now move into our meditation. I invite Amy to join us.
Good morning, everyone. Let's go ahead and get comfortable in our seats. Go ahead and close your eyes and take a deep breath all the way to your belly button and hold it momentarily and then breathe out until no breath remains. Continue taking deep breaths, breathing in love and light, breathing out any tension, pain, and hurt. As you continue to breathe, picture directly above your head floats a bright white light. Imagine that light coming into your body through your head, neck, chest, stomach, and down through your legs. As it comes out of your legs through your feet, it becomes like roots of a tree, and those connect your body to the earth. You are grounded. You are tethered. That white light that then rotates up through your body, through the top of your head, connecting you to love. Continue to breathe in, hold it momentarily, and then breathe out fully. As you're breathing in and out, picture that ray of light continuing to flow out through your feet, out to the earth, back up through your body, out through the top of your head. Now take a moment to feel from your toes up through your tailbone in the front and back. And there you'll see a red flaming ball of energy spinning very evenly in complete balance. Tell yourself, I am safe. I am present moment awareness. I have abundance. Now place your awareness on your midsection, just below the belly button. Picture a bright orange flaming ball, spinning and spiraling and coming to complete balance. Tell yourself, I feel, I am worthy, I am creative. Now place your awareness at your diaphragm. Picture a bright yellow flaming ball swirling and rotating in complete balance. I align with my personal will and the will of my higher self. I shine bright. Remember to take slow, deep breaths. Continue to picture the bright light flowing, grounding and connecting you. And remember the red ball of flaming light, the orange and yellow. I am safe. I am protected. I have abundance. I am worthy to experience all of the earthly pleasures. I know who I am and I shine bright. Now place your awareness on your heart and lungs. Picture bright green, and as you breathe in, it gets filled with some purple. This energy is also in complete balance. My heart is open. My true nature is love. I forgive and free myself from the past. I love myself. Move up to your throat now and picture a blue round ball of energy coming out of your throat and your mouth. I speak with truth. I forgive. I act with compassion. I am divine expression. Move your awareness now to your eyes, purple and white energy in balance. I see clearly. I trust my inner guidance. I see all the beauty around me. I know I am divine creation. All the balls of energy are balanced within me, working together. My lungs and heart connect to my mind. I am safe. I am worthy. I have abundance. I am protected. I experience all of life's gifts. I shine bright. I am loved. I am beloved. I speak my truth with compassion. I am connected. I am divine. Sit with that for a moment. And as you breathe in and out, picture that bright light coming up and down through your body and all of the energy of the rainbow working together. Love you all. All right, we can start to come back and open your eyes whenever you're ready.
Thank you, Amy.
You're welcome.
We will now take a few moments to acknowledge those members who are participating in our subtle sacrament program. All right. We'll now move into our poem that the church has adopted as called a litany of gratitude. I invite you to unmute your mics and repeat with me when I say we live in all things live in us. We live by the sun, we feel by the moon, we move by the stars.
We live in all things. All things live in us.
We eat from the earth, we drink from the rain, we breathe the air. We live in all
things.
All
Things live in us.
We call to each other, we listen to each other, our hearts deepen with love and compassion.
We live in
all
all
things,
things.
all
All
things
things live in us.
live in us.
We depend on the trees and animals. We depend on the earth, our minds open with wisdom and insight.
We live
We live in
all things. All things live in us.
We dedicate our practice to others. We include all forms of life. We celebrate the joy of living and dying.
We live in all things.
All
things live in
live in
us.
us.
We are full of life. We are full of death. We are grateful for all beings and companions.
We live in all
things.
All things live in us.
us.
Whoop. Sorry about that. All right. Please remute your mics. All right. We will now move into our first reading. I invite Honor to join us.
Good morning. Thanks for letting me read. This is The Secret Tradition of the Soul by Patrick Harpur, paraphrase. It is notoriously difficult to talk about the soul. If we believe that we have a soul, we tend to picture it vaguely as some essence of ourselves, some core of our being that constitutes our, quote, real selves or our, quote, higher selves. Even if we're not specifically religious, we can still resonate with the notion that there is some part of us that should not be sold, betrayed, or lost at any cost. We can understand the idea that we can lose our souls and still go on living, just as we can lose our lives but retain our souls. We still use the word soul to mean something real or authentic. Whenever music, dance, architecture, food, etc. is said to have soul, we mean that it is the real thing, that it speaks to the deepest part of ourselves. It is not a tangible reality, of course, but it is felt to be more real than ordinary life. So the first attribute of the soul is as a symbol of depth and authenticity. Wherever it slips in, it stirs in us a sense that there is something more than human behind mundane events. It stirs, in other words, a religious feeling, regardless of denomination. The notion of the soul is also oriented towards death. If we believe that some part of ourselves lives on after death, that part is the soul. Despite what modern materialists tell us, that we are only our bodies, we persist in the feeling that, in fact, we inhabit our bodies. We persist in feeling that the most real moments of our lives occur when we, perhaps our souls, temporarily leave our bodies, whether in joyful or agonized passion. For example, we are, quote, outside ourselves when we are deeply engaged with a landscape or a lover. The Greek root of the word ecstasy means to stand outside oneself. Such feelings allow us to experience the reality of what most, if not all, cultures have asserted. When we step outside ourselves for the last time at death, the body rots, but this essential detachable part of ourselves, our soul, goes on.
Thank you, Honor. We will now spend about 5 minutes on a reflection. Have states of ecstasy, such as those brought on by the mushroom or other experiences, brought you more in touch with your soul? Have they allowed you to conceive of an eternal part of yourself? If so, how? If not, what do they provide? We have about 30 seconds left. So if you'd like to begin finishing up your thoughts. Okay. The paradoxical nature of life and its mysteries are best experienced through the ineffable space we find in our communion with the mushroom. For more than 2,000 years, the Tao Te Ching has provided guidance and instruction for exploring the paradox of existence. It is for this reason that we employ the Tao Te Ching as our primary sacred text and invite all to study it further as you delve deeper into the mystery of life. I invite Athena to read us our next reading.
Hello. There we go. The Tao Te Ching, chapter 29. Does anyone want to take the world and do what he wants with it? I do not see how he can succeed. The world is a sacred vessel which must not be tampered with or grabbed after. To tamper with it is to spoil it, and to grasp it is to lose it. In fact, for all things, there is a time for going ahead and a time for following behind, a time for slow breathing and a time for fast breathing, a time to grow in strength and a time to decay, a time to be up and a time to be down. Therefore, the sage avoids all extremes, excesses, and extravagances.
Thank you, Athena. We'll now move into announcements. Amy.
Hello again. All right, this week we have 5 virtual workshops led by members for members only. They include today at 1 o'clock, Posture Delic with John, Tuesday at 6:30, Internal Family Systems with Deborah, Tuesday at 7:30, Meet Your Power Workshop with Bill, and these are all Eastern times, by the way. Tuesday at 7:30, Psilocybin and Sobriety with Honor and Christina, and Saturday from 10:30 to noon, Book Club with Susan, and the book is Sacred Nature, Restoring Our Ancient Bond with the Natural World. You can find all upcoming members workshops in the members only virtual events calendar page on your member portal. If you're interested in leading a members only virtual workshop, please reach out for a link to our leadership application. And George will be leading our monthly men's Sacred Circle this Wednesday from 6 to 8 at Clifton Universalist Unitarian Church on Payne Street off Frankfurt Avenue. Men have been sitting in circles for millennia to challenge themselves to be better versions of themselves in their own unique way. This event is offered at no suggested cost for official sanctuary members and is a suggested $10 to $20 for non-members. Please visit the events calendar on our website to register. And applications for our late June through August cohort of Subtle Sacrament, Cultivation, Myself, and Friends and Family Minister programs closes tonight at midnight. Becoming an ordained minister gives our members the fundamental education, greater protection, and continuous support to administer sacred mushrooms to ourselves and friends and family who are also official members. If you will have been a member for 4 weeks by the program start dates, you can submit your application until tonight at midnight. We are honored and grateful to now have over 80 ordained ministers within our community, and we're only just getting started. You can find links to apply at sanctuary.org or in your member portal. And we are looking for rotating volunteers. Sorry, I'm on the siren route. We're looking for rotating volunteers to assist with Sunday service readings and leading meditation on Sundays. If this is something you're interested in helping with, please email our volunteer coordinator, Nancy, you can get her at volunteer@sanctuary.org. And that is all for today.
Thank you, Amy. Now, fundraising. James, are you there?
I am. Hi, everybody. No huge updates on the fundraising end. I'd say the biggest thing, we do have the Playthink Festival coming up later this month. If you feel called to donate and to assist, we're really trying to make that as robust an experience as possible. We have a really large plot to create a full experience for the Playthink community to help introduce ourselves as Sanctuary and show that we are a serious and reputable group. And the more we can put a good face first, the better we're going to be received. I know that Courtney was really hoping to get some fake plants together to kind of fill out the environment. And if anybody has some, that would be really useful. If you have a few extra dollars and you want to donate through the website, that could also really help. We're kind of putting together those materials now. Other than that, I think that there's a lot of really wonderful things happening. Obviously, the new Deaf Doulaship is going to be a really important program, and we'll probably have some conversations about it in the months and weeks to come. So thank you all so much, and can't wait to continue the conversation.
Thank you, James. All right, membership. Athena.
Yes, I'd like to welcome our new members this week. So we have Jonathan from California, Austin from Kentucky, Julie from New Hampshire, Peter from Minnesota, Shyla from Oregon, Max from Kentucky, Annie from Kentucky, Marta from New Mexico, and Lawrence from New Mexico. I'd like to welcome you and thank you for joining our community. If you are not yet a member and curious how to begin that process, you can find more information on our website, psanctuary.org, and learn about our 5-step membership onboarding process.
Thank you, Athena. Welcome, everyone. Okay, we have come together with intentions of service to the land and all its inhabitants. It is in our hearts to go forth into the world with the collective consciousness. We encourage you to stay for continued fellowship and conversation around our readings today. For those unable to stay, we thank you for being with us. And Eric will be leading our discussion today, and so I will turn it over to Eric. Thank you all for being here.